We are quickly approaching the end of 2021. Now, in this day and age, is the Strymon Big Sky really still worth it? Let's check it out. Hello, I hope you're all doing well. Now, the Strymon Big Sky was released way back in 2010, and they've just released an all-black midnight version of the pedal. And as far as I can tell, the only difference is the color. So they obviously have a bit of faith in the reverbs and the quality of the audio. But if you don't have one and you've never used one and you're thinking about potentially investing in one, is it really worth it 11, almost 12 years on? First of all, what I will say is if you like pedals and you're a pedal collector, this one's a classic, so just get one. Second of all, I'm just gonna be straight up. I 100% think it is worth it. I love mine and I don't regret it at all. So before I jump in and show you some of the sounds, let's just check this out on the website. I just want to show you guys here on the specs. Sound design, first of all, it's got 300 presets. That's incredible. I mean, this was brought out so long ago. It's got 3 pedals and it still has 300 presets. It's got MIDI capability so that you can recall all of your patches. And this right here is amazing. We've got an analog dry path for 0 latency dry signal that is never converted to digital. So that means your guitar signal is going to sound mint and amazing just the way you want it, and the reverb is blended in on top of that and it just sounds awesome. Now, even though the menu parameters are a little bit old school and yeah, very outdated, the fact that it's got knobs that you can just reach for on top and tweak, so you just grab here and you do whatever you want, it's all there at your fingertips. You don't have to dive into any menus, you can just reach for it and do it and then save it. Easy as. All right, let's listen to some sounds. I've got my Gibson Les Paul Custom and I'm playing through my GT1000 Core. Now this is dry, there's nothing on this at the moment. Pretty clean, pretty boring. Now, first of all, my go-to is a plate and it sounds delicious. So that one right there, I use that on most of my presets, actually on my cleans and my rhythms. I love the ambience, it doesn't get in the way, it just sounds amazing. I've got a room set up here as well. I don't use that one a lot, but it sounds good, it sounds like a room. On the top there, I've got a hall. So that's some clean, they're my top 3. I'm gonna go just straight into my other ones and just listen to some rest. I've got a shimmer reverb, which I use occasionally. Beautiful, right? Isn't it awesome? For the record as well, I'm using my Morningstar MIDI controller to access all of these presets. So I'm not touching the pedal, I don't have to bank up. I just press the one that I want here and it goes to it. So even though it's, what, 11, 12 years old, it's still got awesome MIDI capabilities. So this is the choral. A little bit of chorus. So that one's pretty cool. When you tweak it, you can get like some oohs and ahs. I don't like it to being too obvious. I just wanted it to be really big for that one. This next one, the Magneto, it sounds amazing. It's got like reverb and delay. But if I have a look on the website again, so the Magneto machine sets up a multi-head echo with all heads on, while the pre-delay knob adds feedback. The diffusion parameter adds a new dimension of ambience, smearing the response of the heads and blurring the line between delay and reverb. It's awesome. Check this out. It's pretty awesome, right? So it's very much like a delay, but when you tweak it, and if you add another reverb with it, so if you use two different reverbs, you can have that run into a different reverb. I'm just going to show you real quick. I've got the black hole reverb here. Now, it's not about the black hole reverb today, and obviously you could do a similar thing with a delay into a reverb, but it just sounds awesome. The cloud, now this one's cool. This is a preset I found and I tweaked. I loved it. Beautiful, right? Now I'm not going to go through all of them again on my distortion sound, but just quickly, this is what it sounds like with the plate on my heavy patch. Sounds awesome, right? Like, it doesn't get in the way of the guitar. I love it. Sits perfectly. I want to show you this preset. This one's called Swell. You can obviously manipulate it to last longer, come in later, but this is how I use it. When you hold on a bit longer, it doesn't cut out. And I know you can achieve this feature with like a volume pedal and some other reverbs as well, but this, I think it sounds amazing. I love it. Sake. Gotta love when people show up in the middle of shooting a video. All right, so let's just do some tweaking on these knobs and I'll show you guys what it's like. So a little bit of a less crunchy patch, but let's pull one up. So we'll just muck around with everything. All the parameters are, whoa, turns out, there you go, check that out. If you go to this knob and then go to here, it cycles through all your patches. I didn't know that. Anyway, come back here. So I've mucked around with all of the settings, everything's buggered. Now what's cool, full mix, 100%. So that there is just the reverb. There's no dry signal anymore. So that's really cool. You can get 100% wet from the reverb pedal. Back that off. Let's go back to this spring mod. Pull that to the bottom. Parameter 1. On every patch, the parameter buttons do something different. I don't know if you can see that. So we've got a clean, keep going, combo, tube, overdrive. There's your low end, so you can adjust your low end there. Tone, make it bright. Let's just pull that down. Overdrive, I think that was. Keep the mod down. So this one's a delay, so that's how long your reverb's gonna be. Make it 2 seconds. This one's a pre-delay. Doesn't give you a value, unfortunately, on the pre-delay. You kind of just do it by ear. Be a bit brighter, I reckon. Yeah, I still don't like spring. But anyway, that's how quickly you can dial in a patch. Let's go something else, something a bit more cool. One of the patches that I don't have as a preset is the bloom function, so let's dial that in. I've got a bloom here, bloom, put everything in the middle. There's a modulation here. Ooh, that's the... Does sound pretty good, right? Length. It's probably a bit much. Ooh. Really drops off at the end. Hey, it gets real big and then boom. That's cool. Non-linear. Let's have a look at this guy. Whoa. There's a bounce. Nice, I actually like that. Could be fun. Shape. Ramp. Ooh. Well, that's really cool. I like that one. Reverse. Ooh, this will be interesting. You can get some awesome ambient sounds with this. I can honestly say I've never used the non-linear or the reflections before, and this is mad. You can put some cool stuff in. Swoosh! Huh! So pre-delay's all the way down now. Nice. I really want to try this on my heavy patch. sick. I love that. I'm gonna have to save that patch. All right, well, let's move along. These reflections, let's see what this does. So the reflections reverb precisely calculates 250 reflections based on the source position within the chosen room shape. So basically recreates the effect of being in a room. So yeah, I guess it sounds like you'd have a cabinet in a booth. It even says here on the website that you can use it on vocal tracks to have it like in a vocal booth. Pretty cool, hey? That actually sounds really good. My assumption is that they intended for that to be used in a recording situation. It kind of feels like that's what the idea is there. So of course it is a stereo pedal. You've got stereo in, stereo out, MIDI capability. It even has a cabinet emulation on it. I haven't used it. I can't imagine it's going to be great because it's pretty old and there's some amazing cabinet emulations out there now. So maybe I'll try it one day. But yes, it stacks awesomely. I've got the Boss DD200 here. I'm just going to put in digital delay with my Hall and... Sounds awesome. So there we go, guys. That is my opinion on the Strymon Big Sky. I 100% love it. I think it's definitely still worth it. It is still pretty pricey for, you know, quite an old pedal, but it works and it sounds great, and it definitely holds up against the competition, don't you reckon? And like I said at the beginning, this pedal is a classic, and I am kind of turning into a little bit of an obsessed pedal collector, so I needed it. I have no regrets. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. See you next time.